every time I think I can't do it, I does it. Hey, my baddies, how y'all doing? All right, so if you are curious about my brows, I do have a separate reel for my brows. Just kind of scroll through my page, you'll find it. I got the basis of my look done that I wanted to do on my other eye. It is not by any means complete, but I just wanted to kind of get my my little graph down. So I had, before I lost the idea, y'all, because y'all know I be forgetting stuff. But okay, we're gonna start off in this NYX Brights palette. I used my thread painted and I think royal blue or something. Everything will be in the description box as normal. But I'm going with my and the NYX Brights palette. I'm gonna use that like kind of dark blue, and I'm just gonna blend out that thread painted. Yeah, we're just gonna blend it out and create the beginning of our cut crease. Y'all, how pretty is this blue though, y'all? I'm gonna risk it, baby. I'm gonna take some risk, and we gonna hope and make, and pray that it work, baby. It's coming together so far. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and blend that thread paint out. You just take that shadow right on top of that paint that you did, and you're just gonna go back and forth in almost a swiping motion to kind of blend everything in together. I don't want that line to be too harsh. I want it to kind of blend, kind of naturally fade open to my brow without any harsh lines. So I'm just taking my time and really blending in and making sure I get that good color payoff from that blue. I don't want it to get lost with all that's going to go on the lid. So that's right about where I want it to be. You see how small of a brush I am using. I'm going to go in with my thread concealer. This is a lighter shade that I normally use when I'm, doing my foundation routine. And we're going to use it as just like a eyeshadow base. And we're just going to go ahead and map out that cut crease. So, but if you're a beginner, you can also kind of do like connect the dots and like dot it, dot yourself a perfect circle, then connect the dots with the line if it's easier for you. I'm just, all I do is a cut crease, baby. So I got a little bit of experience. So we're just going to take our time and slowly draw that little half circle on our lid and make sure we're matching the other side. Very important. Make sure that lid has a nice even base. You shouldn't see too much of that blue through. If you do, it should be, at the top more so than it is towards your lash line. So just make sure everything is nice, even, and smooth. And I'm going to go right back over with that blue just so, again, it's not lost behind that cut crease, and blend everything up. All right, gonna go back in with my thread, and we're gonna just use this for the outer corner of my eye this time. Again, this thread just gives me a nice, good colored base for my eyeshadow to stick to make it more vibrant. So we're just gonna take it out from that outer corner and work it inwards. If y'all hear some bugs in my background, I live in the good old South, baby. Okay, the birds gonna be chirping, the bugs gonna be buzzing, stuff gonna be happening. Right here is a really good example of when I say clean your brush in between each color. I realized it after the fact that I was moving a little too fast and didn't clean that brush, and I went on ahead and cleaned it right then and hoped I can cover that little muddy orange I got, because I tried to mix that blue and that orange. But it's okay. I kind of fixed it. You can't really tell. No, you can't tell. I'm a perfectionist, so I can tell. But you can't really tell. So I just went on ahead over it and made sure that orange was nice and bright for, contemplated life for a minute here. Didn't know what I was doing. Noticed that there's foundation on my shoulder. Why is there foundation on my shoulder? Don't know. All right, but we're back into this NYX Bright, and we're going to go in with this nice yellow. Now this is where I made my mistake. Now I do have a thread painted yellow. I don't know why I did not lay it down first to give that yellow something to again adhere to and make it more brighter, but I regret it later on. But I work with it for now, y'all. Let's just keep it rolling. Right here is where the look starts to come together. You can kind of see where I am going, where I need my shades to be, and I am impressed with myself, because even though it looks kind of crappy right now, I see where it's going. I see the future. I see ahead. I see the finished product, baby. I see the finish line. Okay. This is my mascara. I don't need it yet. I don't know why I picked it up. I kind of need to do that nice little yellow liner that's going to give me an absolute heart attack. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this part of this look gave me the blues, honey. It's just the angle, it being in that inner corner. It's like it's harder for you to see out of your eyes and do, and draw it at the same time. So I kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And like I said at the beginning, the look wasn't any way complete on that first eye. But this is where I kind of was, oh, really, Mr. Plain? Really? Okay, go ahead. I ain't got nothing to do. Go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Get your 5 minutes of fame, Bookie. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Is you gone? Not yet. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. I live by a military base, y'all. My bad. But anyway, okay. So I kept going back and forth between between each eye because I wanted that yellow to be the focal point of the look, and I also, of course, wanted them to match the best way I could. I wanted to at least make them sisters. They ain't got to be twins, but they got to be sisters. They can't be cousins. Y'all have heard me say it before, okay? So this is just a take your time moment and just really try to get it as perfect as we can, back and forth until we get it right. Overall, it really is just a back and forth game. Fix this, fix that, tweak this, tweak that. The blue started to give me a little problems there, so I wanted to make it a little bit darker and darken up those things. And I have to do what I do on one side, I do immediately on the other side. So I was trying to kind of fix that tail of that wing liner. I didn't know where I was going here. I mean, I knew what I wanted the finished look to be, but I didn't know how I was going to get there yet, though. So I was just taking my time. Even I did not know how this look was going to turn out. I was praying that I wouldn't have to wipe my face and start over because I hate that. So I just gave myself a little love right there. Like, boo, you got it. You got this. Okay? And then, baby, I don't know what it was about that, but we kicked it in high gear. So this, I don't think I said it, but this is the NYX Neon Liners. I think it's yellow, mellow yellow, or something like that. It'll be in the description box. But this stuff is pigmented, baby. This stuff is bright. Do you hear me? As you see, it didn't take much. It didn't take many layers. It didn't take anything like that to get a good color payoff. So if you need, a focal point to your look, this eyeliner is it. I want them in every color that they've ever made because they're amazing. Y'all see how up and close and personal I am in this mirror, child. You see how I am looking in the camera. I am looking up. I am looking down. No matter what angle I turn my head, I need this eyeliner to be a good circle, a good shape. I don't need to turn this way and then look a little ranky-dank square. I need perfection everywhere. When you're doing makeup, I don't know why you can't ever find none. It's the weirdest thing. But I somehow, out of nowhere, remembered I had the thread painted in yellow. Remember I said that earlier? So for some reason, I remembered I had it, and I was like, I'm going to throw this on there, and I'm going to try to go back in with that shadow because I noticed that it wasn't as vibrant as the other eye, and I couldn't remember what I did on the other eye to make it that vibrant, and all of a sudden I just remembered, and boom, we're just going to try it. And I threw it on there, and at first it was looking really good. I was like, "Ooh, yes, honey, yes." Oh, hello, doggy. Honey, y'all gonna learn this Johnson house of mine. You be having some stuff going on. You never know what you're gonna hear in the Johnson house, okay, baby? Family of crazy love. But anyway, you see, I'm just kind of trying to work that yellow in. Again, what I do on one side, I do on the other. Why did you get really loud all of a sudden, sir? My goodness. But what I do on one side, I'm gonna do to the other. You see, I'm kind of getting frustrated here because that yellow on that eye is just not working out. It's looking splotchy. The orange is disappearing, and it's not up to that eyeliner. So I'm like, what, bro? I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. And so I just kept going back and forth. Tried to dance it out a little bit, like, girl, you got this. And we just kept going, y'all. Like I said, I did not know necessarily where the direction of this look was going to go. I knew what I wanted to do, but I did not know how I was going to achieve it. I'm going to keep saying this because when I get to this finished product, we're going to be like, girl, I'm so glad that you didn't give up. But so I'm going back and forth from the thread paint to the yellow eyeshadow until I get that nice bright inner corner. I really, really want that nice bright light to dark fade on the eyelids against that yellow eyeliner. It's just going to be a really cool looking contrast, and I don't think I've ever seen the color combo together. So that's why I wanted to put all these colors together and see how they blended. But that inner corner of that eye is giving me the blue. I did not get up. I did not give up. We not gonna give up. Eventually, obviously, you cannot layer makeup like that because y'all see that little line right there. I am trying to work out. That is not budging. That's what happened when you put too many layers of product on top of each other. It's like I'm like, okay, like girl, no, like you gotta fix that. Like I'm seeing the mistake and I'm still saying, okay, it's okay, we gonna fix it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And I'm just again, that's why I am using like the little eyeshadow little brush stoolie instead of like a fluffy brush because I really need to get into them corners and build up this color. Because baby, mama gonna win this battle. You don't know, man. This is gonna be cute. But baby, right here, I want to say, holy fudge sickles, baby. What's going on? It's okay. I got something. I got it. Look, I got it. Look, I'm acting like that makeup is a person, and I gotta whoop your butt now, cause you trying to, you trying to make me defeated, and I'm not gonna be defeated. So now I gotta really slay you now, cause you playing with me. Like, who's you playing with? Who was you playing with? So I'm gonna go back in with that thread paint, and we just gonna cover that whole shebang that we just did, y'all. And we just gonna pray for the best, like, ooh, cause that's the color. You see, that's the brightness I want. So I'm just like, ooh, yes. And then, baby, look, we just put some more. We put some more on top, and baby, look, it's you see how smooth it was compared to where it was. Yes, baby. Now this is what we looking for. So I needed that same smoothness all against that lid, and then I finally got that color payoff that I wanted right there. And look at that contrast that's coming through, y'all. So I'm obviously gonna have to go over my orange again on the other eye. So I'm gonna go over this orange on this eye first, and that color ombre is coming through strong. And we're gonna go in and kind of buff in that orange on the other side because we kind of got rid of it with all that yellow madness right there, and it got lost in the blue a little bit too. So I'm gonna go over with that orange, and look, y'all. Again, do you see it? Now you see all harsh lines? Do y'all see that harsh line fade from yellow to orange? No. That is what I am always talking about when I say I want the ombre effect, y'all. If you don't know how to do the ombre effect with shadow, it's basically just running one of the shadows over into the next one. You kind of slowly glide and lightly glide your shadow into that next color, and it kind of blends the two and creates like an ombre effect. Remember, makeup is an illusion, so we are just trying to allude to that. Allude. Did I even fix that line while I'm talking about y'all fix that line? Oh, okay. Okay, I was about to say. Okay. But yeah, you see how I'm just dragging that yellow into that orange, and boom. I look down a little bit to make sure I got my ombre, and baby, I got my ombre. But we're going to fix that line. Because again, like I said, it's going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until we get that makeup as absolutely perfect as we can get it, where your eyes are watering, your nose is dripping, and you can't take no more. Hopefully you don't get to that point. Eyeliner, coming back in with it, and I'm just trying to fix everything up, make sure everything is the same shade from eye to eye this time. And I also need that same fade. There's no way that liner is ending. It's kind of just abruptly stopping and kind of fading into that blue, so I need to fix that. I think I fixed that. Yeah, I fixed it right here when I take that blue into that liner, and look how you see that effect, that effortless effect it took when I just dragged that blue shadow from the corner onto that liner. Oh, doing that little, if you see me doing that little weird little motion, I am just cleaning the brush in between each go, y'all. I still don't see that orange that well, so I changed brushes to a more firm brush where I control how much pigment I'm picking up. And I went on ahead and went over that orange on both sides again, y'all. Because I'm a perfectionist. What can I say? And then we're gonna go back in with that blue, and we're gonna blend again, and we gotta blend into where that eyeliner is. And about right here is where you see me like, yes, baby, yes. Let me grab this lash, honey, because I get that. Anywho, these lashes, I believe, are Ardell's Hottie Lashes. The lash glue is, of course, Duo Clear. I say Duo Clear because it dry clear and wet. Say it in the back. You don't see your mistakes. Okay, baby, dries clear and we don't see your mistakes. That's why I use the glue, baby. You're going to run it across your lash line. And again, it just gives that lash band something to stick to, that glue to glue. And that lash ain't going nowhere all day. You can cry over that boy all day long, baby. I promise that lash ain't moving. Coming on in with some mascara because you just want to lift your lashes a little bit because you do not want to see them under your falsies. Again, it ruins your illusion. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my feeling. Okay. Juicy lips, baby. Okay. But we're gonna go ahead and make sure this lash is tacky, not dry, just tacky to the touch, meaning it is sticky. That glue stick to your finger a little bit. So we're just gonna make sure we blow, 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 and then we're gonna keep our eyes closed and place that bad boy on there. Child, now I saw a little spot on the eyeliner that needed a little spot on the eyeliner that needed fixing, child. All right, okay, and we'll circle it on that. Now y'all see, I only noticed that because I was looking down in a different mirror at a different angle. So what I do on one side, I'm gonna do on the other, making sure the other side is round. Here's where I was getting nervous because that circle really started. That circle turned into a square really, really quick. Okay, it turned into a square quicker. And then I noticed, I was like, "Ooh, it looks so much better with that thicker line." Hold up, hold the party. So let me thicken this line up right quick because it looks a lot better that way. Okay, so we just gonna take our time and thicken that line up. I'm in this mirror, then we gonna go to the other mirror, and then we gonna go to the other side. And we just gonna go ahead and ride it around. Yes, champ. Yes, champ. Widen, yeah, widen, rounding. Is that a word? Rounding it up. Yeah, that sound right. We gonna round it up, round it up. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? You know what I'm saying. I've been talking a long time, okay? And look how much. Look at that difference it made, just making that a little thicker. Oh my God, y'all see? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see this? We did that. Going in there with that blue again. Remember, I told y'all that eyeliner just kind of abruptly stopped. It didn't like fade, and that's like a harsh line. And y'all know I don't do them harsh lines. So I'm gonna take that blue and I'm running it right across the end of that yellow wing. And y'all see that? Y'all see that big change? Cause listen, right about here, baby, right about here. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, let me just hit a little couple spots. Hit a little couple spots. Now, especially since this is a yellow against a very dark color, you want to make sure that the line is thick and it is solid. So you don't want any holes, any spots, any splotches, any uneven, color, none of that. And then I'm going to take that blue and keep blending it right to the tail of that eyeliner. And y'all, that effect, that contrast between that yellow and that blue, it is giving me life, baby. It's giving me life. Child, at this point, I'm just being a perfectionist, baby. Okay, I'll make sure that liner come down to the center of my, that inner corner of my eye the same way, baby. Because when I look down, look at that. And baby, honey, that duo glue is good, baby. It holds strong because I did not apply any more glue to that lash, baby. Just that lash that was waiting on us. It was waiting on us, and I think it was just at its perfect spot. And boom, bam, boom, we are done. Look at this. Look at this. Period. Period, poo. Period, poo. Wait. All right. Now, I sped it up a little bit while I do my lips because I also did make this a separate short reel mini clip, okay, for y'all as well. I am using my favorite lip liner, NYX Matte in Expresso, baby. Yes, we're just gonna line these juicy lips right on up. Make sure we getting a good little color payoff on that, and then we gonna come in with this Infallible, baby. I was a little nervous putting it with this look, but baby, it did it. It was that perfect little thing because I was like, I can't do that dark eye and dark lip. It's gonna make it look weird. And boom, baby, all done. Look at it. Look at it. Y'all, this is the finished look. We did that, y'all. We did that. Love you, baddies. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.